The Nokia-Microsoft partnership will soon offer free Nokia maps to everyone. So far, the Nokia Lumia sales are a hit, and our T-Mobile HTC Radar 4G review is now live. All this and more coming up right now. Hello everyone, I'm Jaime Rivera with PocketNow.com and welcome to Windows Phone View, the show where we wrap up all this week's good and bad inside the world of Microsoft's Windows Phone platform. Let's start this week off with what's good. Okay, let's talk about Nokia and the Windows Phone, since according to Nokia, well, this is the true Windows Phone. So far, the Lumia 800 begins selling in Europe, and sales in France do prove it to be a hit. And well, let's not kid ourselves. I mean, the device was bound to catch an eye because it's gorgeous. Now, out of the cool things with this partnership is that it seems that Nokia will be offering their Nokia maps for free in the marketplace to everyone that owns a Windows Phone. So this partnership really seems to be good. Let's hope to see some really more things in the future. Microsoft has just launched Marketplace Extra, which is a Windows Phone website with the idea of helping you discover applications. Now, it's not really as intuitive as our current weekly show, Windows Phone App Roundup, but it does a really good job in bringing you information on what apps you might have missed and which ones are really good. So make sure you hit the link in the description for details, and also make sure you catch our Windows Phone App Roundup. Out of our week's coverage, make sure you catch Adam Lane's full review of the HTC Radar 4G from T-Mobile, which Adam at the beginning didn't really expect it to be much, but it ended up being a really good phone. I mean, it scored 4.5 stars out of 5, and that's for a really compelling reason. So make sure you catch the link in the description and also read about it because it seems to be a really good phone. It's already on sale online in certain places, so make sure you catch it. And well, the era of weird Microsoft ads just ended because, well, I'll be honest with you, I really loved their Really campaign because it was really funny and Microsoft was trying to prove something, but sadly I think the point was really flawed because Microsoft was trying to prove that Windows Phone 7 was the anti-smartphone, the phone where you could actually come in and dig out and be wherever you wanted to be, where it was actually the opposite. I mean, people are not really looking for an anti-smartphone. They're looking for an immersive experience, and to be honest with you, well, Windows Phone 7 is what it is. It is really immersive and it does a really good job in just compiling everything in one place. So I think it's actually more immersive than anything else. And so far, Microsoft has just aired a new ad campaign where they're showing everybody what OneNote can do between a Windows 7 computer and Windows Phone 7. Really smart. I mean, this is really what ads Microsoft had to bring a long time ago. They had to prove to everybody that Windows Phone 7 was actually smarter than they think. And it really is. So let's hope this ad campaign brings some really more things because it's really cool. And well, speaking of marketing, Microsoft has just planned new events that are starting on November 6th and November 7th where you get to spend the night with Windows Phone. At least that's what it's called, though. We're not really sure if you're going to be able to take a Windows Phone home, and it's definitely not going to have a skirt, but you're going to have performances for Matt and Kim in New York City, so all you have to do is register in Facebook for the event and be able to attend, so we're sure everybody's going to be there. And for those of you interested in some Windows Phone freedom, Chevron WP7 Labs is now live and starting to unlock your phones. Now, this is very different to how you jailbreak a device in iOS or root a device in Android. You don't really need any sort of weird software to work on your device that's been hacked. All you have to do is pay Chevron WP7 $9, and they'll send you a token where you can unlock your phone along with some other software for your PC. Now, the really cool thing about this is, again, it's your Windows Phone, only it's unlocked. You only pay for it once, don't have to do it again, and you can actually sideload applications after that. So really cool if you're interested. That does it for What's Good. Let's continue on with What's Bad. And man, I'm really tired of internet sharing fragmentation because, you know what? The Nokia Lumia devices are not going to bring internet sharing out of the box. It seems that Microsoft is excusing everything with the fact that they're dealing with this with the FCC, and I don't think Microsoft has noticed that everybody else, iOS and Android, are already using internet sharing with their devices. Now, it's kind of ironic because internet sharing was actually invented with Windows Mobile, so it's kind of an irony to see that it's not making it to the new Windows Phone 7 handsets. I mean, Microsoft really needs to get their act together and see how competition's working because they're really pulling themselves behind with this feature, and it may not be important to you, but I've spent the last 3 shows talking about it because it's important to all of us power users. Anyways. That's it for today's show. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Jaime Rivera. Remember to give us a thumbs up if you like what you saw. That's it for now.